great marriage. They have no beginning and they have no end, just like our Lord Jesus. So with them, I'm going to allow these two to make their vows. To marry the person you have set your heart upon is a joy and unparalleled happiness in human life. Mike, take these rings and give them to your bride, saying this. Take this ring
Take this ring
as a sign of my faith
as a sign of my faith
and my commitment to our love,
and our commitment to our love,
and to share this joy with me today.
and to share this joy with me today.
Place that on your hand. Angela, you want to do the same. Say this to me. Michael, take this ring
Take this ring
as a sign of my faith,
as a sign of my faith,
my commitment to our love,
my commitment to our love,
and to share this joy with me today.
to share this joy with me.
Does anyone have any objections to me marrying these two kids today? Thank you. Come back together, kids. The Art of a Good Marriage by Wilfred Arlen Peterson. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, little things are big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It is doing things for each other not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow old. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal. Dependence is mutual and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not marrying the right party. It is being the right party. I understand you're going to have a unity set. Why don't we do that with a demonstration? You get your box. This is a symbol of them unifying themselves as in one body.
Good farm dirt right there.
Keep that, we'll plant it. Thank you. As this is mingled, so shall your lives be mingled. And we hope forever. I want to read you something that is very dear to my heart. It's from 1 Corinthians 13:4, and it's the description of love that God gave us. And since you've invited me here, you've invited me into your life, just like you've invited Christ into your marriage. So listen, love is patient and love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud. It's never rude. Love does not demand its own way. It's not irritable, and it keeps no record of wrongdoing, so you don't get to tell each other about what you did last week. Love does not rejoice about injustice, but it rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Love is always hopeful, and love endures through every circumstance. And though prophecies and speaking in unknown languages, special knowledge, they become useless, but love will last forever. Now I'm going to ask you to exchange vows. Very simply, confess each other. If you have something you're going to say to each other, now's the time.
Alright, Michael. You bring laughter and happiness to my life. The first time you made me laugh was the night that I met you. Although we were only making fun of a giant blow-up pumpkin, from that night on, I couldn't stop thinking about you. It didn't take long for me to realize that I didn't want to be without you, even if that meant working the farmer's markets. You are such an amazing person that you inspire me to be a better person than I was yesterday. Thank you. Some people may find you boring, but I find you But I find you hilarious and witty. You have become such a part of me that when you are away, my skies are always gray. You make me laugh every day and you fill me with happiness and love. The sum of us together is much greater than our parts. I am grateful that I get to spend the rest of my life with you. And I know that my future will be sunny and full of wonderful adventures. Our futures will be full of sunny and wonderful adventures. I promise to stand with you together, whether the waves of life are calm or rocky. You are always my shelter from the storm, and I promise to be your sunshine through the rainy days. I promise to love you with my whole heart for my whole life. We belong together because you are the frosting to my cupcake, the jelly to my peanut butter, the water to my ocean, the beat of my heart, and the love of my life. I am who I am because of you. You are every reason, every hope, and every dream I've ever had. And no matter what happens to us in the future, every day we are together is greater. This is the greatest day of the rest of my life. I will always be yours.
That was as beautiful as you are. Well, you got a book to read.
That's going to be hard to top. Angela, since the first day we met, you had me hooked by your smile and knew my life would change forever. Over the last 4 years, I have fallen in love with a young lady that is not only beautiful, but intelligent, full of compassion, and confident in every aspect of her life. I continue to appreciate each one of those traits a little more every day. You've been my sunshine since the very first moment. You've made endless sacrifices, so I continue to follow my goals in life without an ounce of regret. Sometimes I feel like I truly don't deserve you, and the words never do justice how elated I am to have you by my side. Today is my moment in the sun, except it's cloudy. I have gained a friend that will last a lifetime. I promise to always strive to be your Prince Charming you deserve, even though I may not look it. To cherish every one of your wonderful traits, to wake up every morning trying to grow as a husband, a soulmate, or even just a partner in crime. I promise to love you passionately no matter how many loads of grapes get rejected at work in the morning, or how many times I have to remind you that you do indeed eat like a baby dinosaur. I view today as not simply a destination, but the beginning of a long, long journey together. I could not have dreamed of a better, more loving person to share a lifetime of adventure with. All I have to offer is my undying compassion. You stole my heart a long time ago. I cannot wait to grow old together.
I'm glad you're doing that because I was going to ask you to hold it. The union of marriage is described by the Father of all creation. God took the hand of Eve and gave it to the right hand of Adam. And Adam said, "This is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she has taken out of her man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Wherefore those who become God and has become man and wife, and God is joined together, let no man put asunder." Now I got to solemnize you. Yes. Michael, will you take Angela as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Angela, will you take Michael as your lawfully wedded husband? Then, there are certain powers, I don't even know why they gave them to me, but I have them. I will now pronounce you husband and wife forever. And now let's let God's love reign in your home. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn around. May I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Angela Asdor. Stay as happy as you are right now. You may kiss your bride. That concludes your wedding ceremony.